The Latics Football Phone-In, proudly sponsored by Legacy Pets. Being a Latics fan is for life, and so are our pets. No one wants to think about what happens when we lose them, but when we do, we need to know that both them and us are in good hands. Legacy Pets have worked with animals for over 20 years and understand what it means to have lost a beloved family pet. They're also Latics fans, so if you do need their pet cremation services someday, they are dedicated to providing compassionate support just like we do on the phone-in. Visit legacypets.com and tell them that you're part of the Latics family too. Easy boy.
It's Thursday night. It's been alright. Gonna have your say on the football. Mad and sexy day.
Beautiful for Norwood. It might get on the end of it. It's Norwood. He's done it.
It's the football phone. The Latics football phone. It's the football phone. The Latics football phone. It's the football phone. The Latics football phone. It's the football phone. The Latics football phone.
Ooh.
Hello and welcome to the Latics Football Phone-In, sponsored by Legacy Pets with me, Matt Dean.
And me, Sexy Dave. Sorry. Okay.
You got to do your own fanfare.
Yes, absolutely. If no one else, that's about life. If you don't do your own
Blow-
fanfare,
Can you blow your own trumpet?
I most certainly can.
All right. Anyway, welcome to the show. Me and Dave have just been composing new music, haven't we?
We have distinct Beethoven's the Third Symphony.
Yeah. Don't worry.
The White Album, it's on that level.
We're not going to play it on the show.
No, it's coming soon.
I don't know anything. I don't know this. Hi, Jeff. You're welcome. Can you order we don't take orders during the show.
Can't order it now, but you could go on We Are Oldham's
Yeah.
club shop where you
Yeah.
can still get some.
Yeah, they're still there. The first issues are still there. Yeah, I'm going to try and put what month is it? October's issue together tomorrow. So
good
that'll be
stuff.
out. Yeah, you have to pay for that one though.
Yeah, get you. Yeah, and
Evening, David.
it'd
Danny.
be, it'd be bloody disappointing if people didn't pay for it after the first two being free.
Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh yeah.
No, to be fair,
Yeah.
people have offered cash money.
Have they?
Yeah.
How much?
10, 20p. Like
20p?
Yeah, no. People on pounds.
You should just have
Plural.
a bucket. Just a bucket.
Yeah.
And say,
Donations.
yeah.
Well, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So come on, get your calls in. It's
But you can't. We'll be able to do that longer when we're going to that cashless society.
well, that's why you have to try and keep cash.
What's your view on the digital ID card?
I don't think we need to be getting any more of this kind of nonsense, do we?
No.
No.
And how are they going to fit like Sexy Dave on my ID card?
Would that be is that your official name?
Yeah.
You should change it by Deepole.
No.
Sexy Dave.
Sexy Dave. It's on my season ticket.
Is it?
Sexy Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did get into a little bit of bit around the school, picking up kids. and
What's
stuff.
your name?
Well, they were calling you Sexy Dave. And
No, my son and then another kid start.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's not what I'm saying is it's not necessarily. A good thing.
There's complaints made, and it was quickly nullified by my wife.
Quelled.
Yeah.
By your legal team.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We know it's fanzine. It's paper only, but you can buy them online. And
Yeah,
if you want
bloody digital, Alan, go and speak to Keir Starmer.
Digital.
For goodness sake. Digital.
Yeah. Anyway, should we talk about football? 4.5 minutes in. We
Yes.
mentioned it,
Yeah. Big game on Saturday.
The ref for the Barnet game has been with us. We've had.
Correct.
I'm losing track me with the bad refs. You don't do the referee anymore, Dave.
Well, interestingly, when we played Cheltenham, who was the referee in that game? Paul Tierney. And it went smooth as a whistle.
You didn't notice him, did you, in that
Nope.
game? That was the
Nope.
biggest compliment you could have made.
to him. But
I didn't get noticed when I was a referee, but apart from my good looks, I'm like, who's that sexy man?
Well, you're totally the kind of referee who would have made it all about you.
Absolutely, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Tight shorts, tight t-shirt, yeah. Whistle action, yeah. I was very, very.
Anyway,
yeah.
no one cares. So, the Barnet game. First half wasn't great, was it? Smooth as a whistle.
That's a new quote. Smooth as a whistle, sexy Dave.
Yeah.
Been a silly.
This is what happens when
what happens when we do a song, like we create a song, but it all will be revealed.
Probably not on this show.
No, definitely not. No,
No.
Notts County.
What about Barnet?
Barnet, good game.
Second half was better.
First half was appalling.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to make a scapegoat out of Hannon and Sutton, but they only play well against bad teams. Barnet were a very good team. He can't play against pace, and he's played out of position. I get it, but both of them struggled like bloody hell.
Carney's a good player, though, isn't he?
He
He's
is.
dangerous, and it was the right move from Mellon taking him off and putting.
They had 6 in midfield. They're over in the midfield. When you play 3 in midfield with Pett on the right, who's not a right winger, Woods, who in my opinion had a really poor game, and Conlon, who was trying to hold it together, doing the job of 2, so it made him look a bit poor. Just didn't work. Bring Caprice on, bring on some pace. Pace gets you.
Pace and Drummond.
Drummond. Pass the ball though, mate.
Pass the ball.
Please,
You don't even need to score this one. Just pass it.
He got caught in 2 minds and just ran into the keeper. Bless him.
Yeah,
I'm dying for him to score.
I know he did so well. But yeah, the shout out for Barnet, who, there you go. They were bad to watch, weren't they? They were horrible.
They were doing a job on us, though. They were using their experience in the house. I don't. If that was us, I wouldn't mind it because it's proper shit house, really.
Getting an early goal but then doing that all game, it's not good for the. It's not. I mean, fair enough. It lasts 10 minutes or something, but like.
And guess who I saw after the game after I interviewed Mickey Mellon, and he had his hood up and he had his little bandage on his shin. Mark Shelton. And he was doing the nicey. Are you, mate? You're right. I was like, oh, that you absolute tosh rag.
What was he talking to you for?
I just said, like, somebody, that's him who scored the penalty. And he went, how you doing, mate? You're right. I was like, oh, completely.
Off the
to be fair,
pitch,
yeah.
But you went over to him and said, oh, my mate Danny Fairbrother's a big fan of yours.
I said,
shook his hand.
Number 1 fan, Danny Fairbrother. I was going to try and get a picture and send it to Danny, but then I thought, I can't. I just couldn't do it because he scored that penalty and reacted the way he did.
I know. But I'd do exactly the same if I was him.
Yeah.
I think most fans would, give him a chance.
I won't bother.
Because he has been getting stick and then...
I'd just score and walk off.
No, you wouldn't. You'd miss the penalty anyway.
Oh, gee. I wouldn't.
Anyway, should we bring a guest in? We need callers. Remember?
Yes, I'm going to sneak. Go
on, Dave. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh,
go on.
You all right?
Yeah, do it.
He's fine. Dave's fine. Let's talk to Graham. Not spoke to Graham for a while.
Here he is.
How you doing, mate?
I'm all right.
Good.
Yourself?
Good.
Yeah,
Good. Last time we saw you was at Wembley, mate.
Yep. That went bad for me.
Long day, wasn't it?
It was.
I was knackered. But it was a good day.
At least Latics won. Imagine how long it would have been if we would have lost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was brilliant. It wasn't great going back up the way, but...
Oh, well. Never mind. All's fair in love and war, as they say. Yeah. And that was... what do you make of the start of the season? It's been all right, hasn't it, so far?
I haven't actually seen any of the games this year. I've only seen the highlights. But I liked Fondob's header. I can't remember who he scored against. It was a cross in and he headed it.
Bromley.
And then the Will Sutton strike, which was quite nice.
Yeah.
But, I haven't seen much. But Mellon looks a good player, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. He's a really, really good player. His positioning, his actual bravery, I think we alluded to it on the pod at weekend, where he scored. The pressure must have been on him to score for his dad, and also having that, having that pressure in front of the home end.
First goal at Boundary Park.
And fair play to the kid. But he does look good, but he should have buried 2 of them chances that he had, those one-on-ones. But he did have a bang to the head.
Yeah.
So
we're just not taking our chances, Graham. I think that's the problem. I think we're doing well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. We've got 14 points. We're 13th in the table. We're only 8 points off top position with 10 games played. So there's we're doing really well. We're absolutely fine. The problem is we're just not taking as many of our chances as we should. And I think the home record that Andy brought it up on the podcast at the weekend, and we've only won 1 in 5 at home this season. So we need to start winning more home games. But all in all, things are pretty good, I think.
Yeah, can't complain.
The position we're in, the players we brought in, we've not even got half them fit yet. So once they come back, like Dave says in the pod at the weekend, once they come back, or was it Andy? So it says that once we get our squad back together, it'll be stronger.
Yeah, no, we're getting stronger. And look, Barnet are a good side. They're decent.
Yeah, they're not. They beat Swindon away, didn't they? Do you know what I mean?
No,
so they're no
season.
mugs.
I've been listening to the pod all season. I've been catching this on reruns when I've been off work.
Yeah.
So I only have one criticism of you guys calling the Scottish League as a junior league. Come on, guys, that's disrespectful to us. That was my only comment to you.
Who said that?
Dave said it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, did I?
Talking about a player going up north, and then he turned around and says, "Yeah, but the Scottish League is just a junior league, no worth the effort."
No, I said it was Sunday League, but yeah, I'm only kidding. It was only a bit of banter.
I know it was. I was only kidding you on there, but
Interestingly, though, looking at the home form in the league, Notts County is 6th, and looking at the away form, Oldham are 5th.
Oh,
both
was
on
it Barnet
14.
that came up there last year?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. We're doing quite well considering we just come up. I mean, I would take that right now. See, at the end of the season, he's wanting playoffs. I don't see why we can't have the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's definitely
3 points off the playoffs, and I think it's all to play for, isn't it? It's and
the 5 games.
The teams we're competing with, other than Fleetwood, I'd say have spent pretty well. Gillingham, Salford, Grimsby, Chesterfield, Bristol Rovers, Crewe, MK Dons, Cambridge. Other than Fleetwood, who've had hardly any spend, we're doing all right. I think we're in the mix, aren't we? And it's just one of those, isn't it?
I mean, looking at the table now, I know it's a bit early to be making predictions and stuff, but I'm thinking that everybody who's in the top half is probably going to finish in the top half, and everyone who's in the bottom half is probably going to finish in the bottom half, pretty much.
Probably Bromley might move up a few.
Yeah, well, we're right in the middle, so I don't know what it says about us, one way or the other. But
I mean, I think us and Barnet, we run about the same places, to be honest with you. But then I did read a stat. I don't know if it was you that put the stat, Dave, or was it Andy that put the stat, that no team to come up from the National League has went down the same season they've come up.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any chance unless like our squad gets wiped out with some tropical disease or something like that. That we go down. I think we're absolutely fine in that regard. But yeah, I think there's a chance. Every game is really tough. Saturday's going to be tough, but I'm really looking forward to it because it's a proper stadium.
Yeah, I can't wait. I love going to Notts County. And last time we went, we were talking about it, weren't we? It was the Unsworth era, and it was Boxing Day, and it was I was a bit worse for wear following Christmas Day. And what time did we finish that night? That morning?
About 4:00.
And we were sat outside Butterflies, and we both said we really seriously need to rethink our life. And then I got pneumonia, didn't I?
Yeah.
So
so happy days.
But North Carolina, they came up with Wrexham, didn't they?
They did, yeah. They're a good side. It's going to be interesting.
Well, we're level on points, so it's going to be whoever wins is going to be 3 clear.
Nip and tuck. It's going to be nip and tuck, and it will give a good account of ourselves because we usually get up for those sort of games, don't we? Like Cambridge away,
and we're better away.
Yeah. And with 2,000 fans singing constantly. In fairness to the home fans this season, they have been fantastic. They've got right behind the lads. We can really make it a fortress on Saturday against Notts County, I think.
As I recall, last time we played them, the atmosphere wasn't great from them, even though they won 4-1. So I think if we could go ahead this time, that would be really good.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
What score do you think?
I won't get to see any games this year live.
Oh, why is that? You're not going to try and come down?
Well, I've got to give the nice lawyer £600 for a divorce this year, sadly.
Oh, very sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay, mate.
No, it just wasn't. And then when I went to Wembley, that was the last straw.
Oh, dear.
It's all good. Once I get up and running again, I'll be seeing more games because I don't have MDA. Yeah. But no, I'm going to watch on Saturday on the telly, and I think we'll win 3-1.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll take it. That'd be amazing. 3-1
that
would be amazing.
That would be
Because
amazing.
we're
Well,
not expected to do anything against teams like that's what I'm saying. Everybody expects them to be stronger than us, but then we team to play better against the stronger teams and lose against the weaker teams.
yeah, it's a funny old game, isn't it? But seriously though, mate, if you are, if you're going through an hard time, just reach out, and we as a pod and fan base are here for people who
No,
are
you're
struggling.
brilliant. See your midweek podcast, the one you have on your wee Matt and Andy, and you come on it as well. I listen to them weekly and all that. They kind of help me. You know what I mean?
Oh well, that's
good.
good. That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, it's quite nice. But yeah, it wasn't working. So you know as well beating a dead horse, is there?
No,
No.
there's not.
Been there, mate. Been there. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're okay, mate. Thanks for calling in, and we'll hopefully see you on the show soon. Yeah.
Yep, and hopefully we'll win 3-1 at the weekend.
Well, I might. Yeah, I don't bet, but I hope you're right. So yeah.
Wonder Patrick.
Oh, hey, there we go. There we go. You heard it here first, guys. Graham said a Fonda Patrick. I'd take that every day of the week, wouldn't you?
100%.
Yep.
Cheers, Graham. Thank you.
See you later, guys.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
mate.
Nice to hear off Graham, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Shall we?
Yeah.
It's hot new merch, sexy merch. It's hot new merch. It's sexy, sexy, sexy merch.
Visit weareoldham.co.uk/shop now to see our brand new range of hot, sexy merch.
It's hot new merch, sexy merch. It's hot new merch. It's sexy, sexy, sexy merch.
Merch
love, Dave.
Merching love, right at you. Right, let's bring in Chris.
Hello.
Hello. How are we?
Good bet. You're not driving, are you?
No. I've pulled. In fact, I'm at the Boundary Park car park. I've just come out of the gym. So
I told you at the gym, didn't I? You're on the running machine, weren't you? When you were waiting, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're actually bang on there. I just come off the running machine. Yeah.
How far did you run?
Oh, not far. I'm more of a weights guy, so I just do like a kilometre on the treadmill to warm down and that. But
you, Dave?
I'm not a weights guy. I'm a circuits man. I do circuits.
A circus man.
Circuits.
Circus.
Yeah. What's your workout regime?
I avoid the gym.
So what do you want to say, Chris?
Right. First of all, I missed the start of the show because I was running, but we're both off to Notts County.
Yes,
we are.
Yeah. I'll be there as well. Yeah, I'm actually really excited. Always loved Notts County away. Notts County is a brilliant away day, isn't it? Last time we went there, we know what happened. So the little as said about that as possible. But sorry.
No, just said scratch that. Yeah, Joe. We had Joe not all up front. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
And to be fair, at the time we thought we got a real forward in Joe because he scored like 12 minutes into his debut or something.
He scored a cracking goal at Notts County.
It's a great goal. Yeah, it's a great goal. We all went mental. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
it was a good day. Yeah.
Last time, did it?
No, it didn't. It didn't. I mean, I'm like you, Matt. I always like to back our players, even though I know sort of in the pit of my stomach that you've sort of seen it all bit before. I don't see the point in getting on a player's back. They're your player until they don't wear your shirt anymore, as far as I'm concerned. So you always try and support them.
Last time you were on, mate, you were really worried about the Cheltenham game, weren't you? Saying that we're going to go.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. But listen, I listened to all the podcasts, and Matt's the first to say that I think it's a different Oldham now. I think that sort of that pessimistic outlook, I'm starting to put it to bed. Very sort of like, cautiously putting it to bed. And, I'm going into games a bit more confident than I would have been previously. But I just think it's the way Mellon sets up. He always sets up, you can tell the players are confident in the way he plays, and he's got plenty of experience. So why don't you back him in every game, So yeah.
It was, the thing is, like in the past, that typical Oldham thing, it happened over and over and over and over again. Like, and you just knew for decades, and like it was kind of like it was pointless trying to get yourself up for stuff because you were let down time and time again. So no matter how optimistic you tried to be, realism always just knocked on the door and introduced itself. After every, a team's not won away from home for 8 years. They come to Boundary Park, they're going to win at Boundary Park. It was that kind of thing, but that mentality has gone, and the dread that fans had and the energy that they took into the stadium has changed now. And I think really it's changed since the playoffs, since that Halifax game. I think once we got to the playoffs, the Halifax game, the attitude amongst the fans has shifted, and the team. All right, and that's even though we've only won one at home this season. Even though we've only won one at home, it doesn't feel like we're like
be all and end all.
We think on the whole we're up, and everyone feels that things are going in the right direction. So there has been a massive shift.
Yeah,
apart from me having a meltdown after Gillingham, but that's fine.
Well,
I heard that meltdown as well. Yeah, it's quite funny to listen to actually. But the thing I wanted to call about tonight was actually talking about what Andy Halliwell mentioned on the podcast about Mickey Mellon's home form, and I get the statistic is based on his tenure here, but I'd love to know what previous managers have experienced at home games in recent years. I'd go back maybe as far as 10 years. I don't remember the last time actually that we were great at home, and it was the lights gone off for the car, and great and poor away. It always seems to be in recent years that we've dropped points at home when you'd have thought we'd have picked them up. Now the point I wanted to make is, I know the fans have been, getting behind the boys and that, but I couldn't make Barnet last weekend, but I did listen to it on the radio. Now I don't know if it's where sort of the microphones are and where they set up for the commentary. Is it in the George Hill stand that they do that?
Yeah. At the back of the George Hill, yeah.
So obviously I've not seen a second of the game. I've watched the highlights back. I've seen that, and it's quite clear to see that the ref didn't have. I think the first half he was very strange, if I'm honest. But this is what I wanted to say about it. All I could hear for the first half was booing and jeering. And even though I know for a fact that wasn't levelled against our players, it's still the atmosphere that creates. Now, I can't speak for how it was in the Rochdale Road end. I really can't. But it sounded very negative, very acidic in the George Hill, and I can understand the context behind it. Barnet got a penalty early on. The referee as a whole wasn't great, but I couldn't hear one song from the George Hill. Now, like I said, it could have just been that area. Now, for me, we've not got on the players' backs, but there is still booing and jeering there. It must be very hard for players to play in. I'm wondering if that is a big factor in our home form, because it's like, we're 1-0 down. It was a poor decision. The referee's poor, but do you really have to go on about it for a full half? Like, it was on all half, and I'd say comfortably 3 or 4 minutes into half time, all you could hear was booing and jeering. I think there's a point of, we know referees at this level and many levels are crap. That's a factor. That's always going to be a factor. I just wish the fans had let go of it a bit earlier than they do.
I think that the issue within the first half was that we were getting start, stop. So I think a lot of the booing and jeering was at the referee and the linesman, because it was just he wouldn't let the game flow, and every time there was a bit of flow, a Barnet player would go down holding his head, and he'd end up stopping the game. So I think it was directed predominantly at the referee. Now,
I completely agree with that.
We didn't play well in the first half either, but I don't think anything was directed at any Oldham player. There was a bit of frustration in the air because probably the game couldn't get going, but it's just the nature of the beast and the nature of when there's a contact sport and we want to get it going, and there's an idiot in the middle just blowing for everything, like, if a player sneezes on him.
But look, I mean, at the end of the day,
you are right, though,
the main stand has always been the stand where you get more of that than the other stand. So I don't know, because I don't sit in there. Maybe there is a bit more, but I think generally speaking, I think the Rochdale Road end, the atmosphere was good. Same in the Joe Royal stand. Certainly in the second half, when we were having a much more of a go, the atmosphere was good. So I think, I mean, in terms of like in terms of saying like Mickey Mellon's form at home, I try looking at it on this season. This season we could have won every game. Like even the Swindon game, like we've just been a bit unlucky, and also like we've not taken chances. You can't blame Mellon for that. Mellon brings on Drummond, injects a bit of pace. He has a glorious opportunity. We've got to score.
Yeah.
There's like Mellon's done what he needs to do by bringing him on the pitch, and the rest of it's up to Drummond, and he's just got to pass it to Pett, and it's a goal. So it's frustrating in that respect. And I'd like us to start games better at home. I think we sort of. We've said this multiple times this season where we're better in the second half and Mellon makes the changes later in the game. I'd like to see us start on the front foot a bit more. That's the only thing I'd say.
I think also, he had the issue of winning 3 games on the bounce and he had to keep the same team. Now, sometimes I don't necessarily agree with that because you should play against the weaknesses of the team you're coming up against.
Yeah.
But there is an argument to say, why change a winning team? Why change a winning formula? It could imbalance the confidence of the squad. Yeah. Personally, I think he can be a bit too loyal sometimes. There's no way I would have put Sutton up against Carney. There's no way. It should have been it should have been Jake Caprice all day long.
The thing is, though, I mean, Caprice coming back from injury still. He's not started yet. He maybe didn't want to give him a full 90 minutes. He gave him 45. He seemed all right. Ogle obviously still injured, so it's like captain hindsight, isn't it? Again, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
I think there though, when you say about a manager has to sort of obviously play to the team's strengths, but you're identifying weaknesses in the opponent. I know, like the National League, the last few years. A lot of teams have come to Boundary Park, and Mike White alluded to it to Dorking a couple of years ago. He said, "Get the fans riled up, and this will be a much easier game." Dean Brennan knew us from the National League, and maybe League Two teams aren't quite as wise to it. But the way Barnet were acting up for 60% of that game, that to me, that's what they came to do. They came to rile the fans up, and it worked.
Mm. Yeah. He knows his audience. Steve Brennan, very clever guy.
Know, if that was a manager saying that, it'd be an obvious thing about any away team that you go to. But the fact that lots of managers have articulated that when you go to Boundary Park, it's quite easy to get the fans riled up. I'm wondering if it is an us problem and not a football fan problem. I don't want to go too much into it, but I just like to be able to, if I'm listening to a game, like the audio, it sounds more positive. And I get it's the George Hill, and I know people complain the George Hill, it's like a traditional thing. But that's where the manager, and if you're on the bench, that's what you can hear.
Yeah,
so
I think
I'm just trying to picture why on earth our home form is nowhere near as good as our away form.
I think we've turned a massive corner. I think it can't be underestimated the toxicity that the whole stadium and the club had felt for a number of years till the Rothwell takes over. Again, we were healing our wounds, licking our wounds. Then we had David Unsworth. Then we had struggle a bit. We had the first disappointing end to the season with Mickey Mellon, and then we get to Wembley.
It was 30 odd years. It was 30 odd years, and I do understand. It, and I do try not to get too down with stuff and mold myself and try and see the positives and stuff like that. But it was a long time, and that's gone now. And I think that on the whole, I think things are much better. The atmosphere is much better. But again, like if winning at home makes a big difference. But I think the players have been clapped off the pitch. I think pretty much every home game, because I think they have, even if they've not brought all the points home, they've battled till the end.
And it was a frustrating first half. I was after that first half, I was raging because it wasn't the players, it was just the referee. It just made it all about him, and he gave a dubious. Well, Fondop shouldn't have had his arm up, but again, he evened it up with their penalty. If I look back at that, and everyone says it was a clear penalty. He goes down easy, Daniels, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? But
he's won us 2 penalties.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but it's brilliant. Just the referees can spoil it, and it's not the way it should be.
It's not the way it should be. Anyway,
that said, I just wanted to end on our own form, and the way we've been playing this season is just so much better than last season. So much better. So it's a massive improvement. A long may it continue.
It's so much more entertaining. The games are so much more entertaining, aren't they? Yeah.
What score do you think it'll be on Saturday, Chris?
I think County will score, but I've got a feeling it'll be 2-1 us.
2-1 us?
2-1 us, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
in my head, we go 2-0 up, and then it's one of those where they score around the 70 mark and we're hanging on a bit, but I think we'll do it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'll take that.
You can tell you what. Hold on there for a second.
Gets admiring glances, 'cause it's the wheel of wonder. It's time to take your chances and spin the wheel of wonder. Spin the wheel, can I touch it? Spin the wheel, I wanna touch it. Spin the wheel, let me touch it. Spin the wheel, let me touch it. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel of wonder.
Hello.
Magic.
There we go.
So, you lucky devil, we said we'd spin the wheel for anyone who called in from a car park.
Yeah, it was on a running machine.
So this is the Wheel of Wonder, as sponsored by Sun on the Sands Holiday.
Yes.
Have we got a mystery prize this week?
Yeah, we've still got that other one, haven't we?
Yeah. So you've got your mystery prize. You've got a mug.
Oh no, did we? I don't know. We'll have a mystery prize. Don't worry, we'll sort something out.
You got a mug off the website, a t-shirt off the website, or if you're very lucky, you'll enter into the draw to win a free holiday with Sun on the Sands Holidays. And the length of stay increases depending on how well Latics do this season. So there's an extra incentive. So you'll be in the draw with Bin Man, Chris Stringer from France, and John Ford.
John Ford, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway,
and it is a 4 berth, so all four of you.
All four of you can
be
go if
together.
it's a draw.
Yeah. Do I get to pick who goals as well if I win?
If you win, yeah, it's a 4 berth.
I think so. Well, no, you have to go on your own.
No.
It's one of the conditions.
You have to go to Camber Sands all by yourself.
All by yourself.
Yeah.
Right, tell me to spin it.
Spin that wheel.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Wheel.
Look at it.
Look at it spin. Ooh.
Oh! You're in the draw.
You're in the draw. Just in the draw.
I'll take that, lads. I'll take that.
Yeah, well, you say free holiday. You know, it's better than
get myself a suntan.
Yeah.
Could invite Matt Dean if you wanted.
You could do, yeah, you could. Yeah,
so it's all good.
So, our sexy day for a romantic trip away. So, Chris W.
Chris, what's your last name?
Whitaker.
There you go, Whitaker. As in
Whitaker.
Are you related to Danny?
The footballer? No.
No, okay. Just thought I'd ask. Yeah, so anyway, right, well, we'll see you on Saturday then, mate. Thanks for calling in.
Nice one. Cheers.
Yeah. Take care.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, bye.
You know what?
Speaking of Danny Whitaker.
Yeah. We forgot to. Well, no, we haven't forgot. We just thought we'd do it later, didn't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's play.
No pass. No pass. He's got no hair, but we don't care. He's got no hair. He's got no hair, but we don't care. He's got no hair.
Hello. First question. This former or current player was born in Denmark, and before being a professional footballer, he was in the Danish Air Force.
Ooh. He wasn't in the Danish Air Force.
No, the Air Force.
I was in the Air Force. He's got no hair, but we don't care. Who is it? That's the question.
Who is it?
Shall we see if he knows?
Yeah, let's ask him.
Hi, mate.
Evening, sexy day, Matt. You both okay?
Yeah,
we're good, mate. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I hope everything's going well.
You sound a bit tired, mate.
Yeah, I just had a difficult week because my mate passed away. The story's in the olden times. So I'm a bit upset.
Oh, very sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate.
Also, if there's any viewers affected by what's happened in Prestwich today, our thoughts go out to the families affected. So again, it's been a. I hope you're okay, mate, and I hope everyone else is okay out there. What do you want to say, mate?
Chris made some good vital points, and I fully agree with what he said. And I agree with Matt's comments that we have to start performing in our home games, because last weekend against Barnet, it was absolutely bobbins, really. But I'm happy that we didn't lose, and that referee oh my God, how on earth has he got a job?
They say that about me every week on this Latics Football Phone. How have I got a job? But he was bad.
I think the thing is though with refs, I mean, you'll know yourself, Dave. No, it's not. It's a thankless task, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, recruiting referees is hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bringing referees through and getting them interested in actually being a ref. So, I mean, it's not like we're blessed with an influx of them, and you can pick the best from the best. I think it's just a case of the best, whoever's the best available, makes it up into the top 5 divisions, don't they?
Well, as I say, it's not an easy job, but someone's got to do it. But just do it well, though. That's the other thing. Don't make it all about you. You should be in the background, the grey man. Just play the game, and just have to get involved when you need to. He did himself no favours, and the linesman as well. It was like assistant referee. Sorry,
they don't make enough decisions. The assistant referee.
Well, they get told because certain referees. I've been an assistant referee where the referee says, "Do not make any decisions other than throw-ins. It's I'm in the middle, no matter what." And if you see something blatantly obvious that you can see, and you give the decision, you get marked down by the referee in your assessor's report. Right. So it's about there's a lot of egos out there, and the FA don't help themselves either. They're doing a bad job, but it's starting to become us and them, and it should be all as one. But it's completely changed the refereeing training and the structure now. It's not what it used to be, where it was just about respect and you didn't have to tell all the players to respect you. It was just a given that you were respected. I started refereeing in the Hyde Sunday League when I was 14. And all those 14, I was still respected at the time because I was a referee. Now, don't get me wrong, I had to speak to players with a certain decorum, but they don't even speak to players now. They just bark at players. They're like robots. There's no personality. You know what I mean? And I had great people who trained me, like, Frank Wollstonecroft, who was like, he just said, like, remember, these guys are a lot older than you. They've been at work all week and you've been at school. Don't be speaking to them like you're the boss. Just speak to them as a person and you'll get more out of them. And it's true. And it's completely been tipped on its head now with VAR, virtual refereeing assistant. You know what I mean? It's just not good. It's just not good. There's got to be a complete overhaul of the refereeing system in this country.
Dave, you're the man to do it.
I don't.
Dave, lead the ref revolution.
The revolution.
I think first half we were poor. I think it was we just didn't take our chances. I mean, we had 3 1-on-1s. We had more than enough chances to win the game.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with Drummond. Honestly, them chances were begging. And Mickey Melanson, he also missed few, but he's coming into a very good player. Remember, he's been out for a while with injury, and we're seeing that he's picking up his form, and he's going to be a quality player for us. And I'm really looking forward for the weekend. I think, guys, it's our turn to win at that ground because it's not been the happiest ground for us.
No, it hasn't. No, I'm just looking at the head-to-head now. It's been it's not been great, but I think, we're both in the same place that, like, the last head-to-heads,
we're both bang on the same points. We've had the very, very similar start to the season, so got the same amount of points. They've won 1 more game than we have because
they've played 5 at home, won 4, drew 1. Interesting. It's going to be interesting. It'll be good. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. So
yeah, you guys going to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might end up going, so I really hope we do win. And so far, I'm happy with the process at the football club. There's nothing to moan about at the moment. We're right up there, challenging, which is good to see. And we just need to continue backing the players and the manager. And I really hope Mickey Mellon does it this season, and then he can get a new contract at the club.
Yeah, I think that decision will be very much on the minds of everybody at the club. I mean, what's going to happen about that? But
the last time we won at Notts County away was 2011.
Yeah,
and the goal scorers were Jason Law and Ruben Reid. So yeah, it's been
overdue then.
Yeah, definitely. So I thought, but they've always been high scoring games, and the previous to that was 2002.
Wow.
Notts County, where we beat them 3-1. But I don't know who the goal scorers were because it doesn't even have the data.
But even going way back, we've never done particularly well there. So, but again, like this is a new phase, a new era, and hopefully we can start.
Do you remember that guy who used to play for Notts County, Mark Stallard? Always used to score for them again.
Yeah, he used to be a good player,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, good striker. Who stood out for you last week then, Ibby? What in the game?
Who stood out? I like the look of Ryan Wood. I thought he did well, and I think Mickey Mellon's son was outstanding, really, because he was taking everything and he didn't give up. So I probably would go for both Ryan Wood and Mellon.
Right. Well, what's the score going to be on Saturday, mate?
It's going to be 2-1. Sexy Dave and Matt.
Yeah, let's hope so.
All right, mate. Well, thanks for the call. We'll see you next week. Yeah,
thanks a lot. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Right, let's just have this.
The Latics Football Phone-In, proudly sponsored by Legacy Pets. Being a Latics fan is for life, and so are our pets. No one wants to think about what happens when we lose them, but when we do, we need to know that both them and us are in good hands. Legacy Pets have worked with animals for over 20 years and understand what it means to have lost a beloved family pet. They're also Latics fans. So, if you do need their pet cremation services someday, they are dedicated to providing compassionate support just like we do on the phone-in. Visit legacypets.com and tell them that you're part of the Latics family too.
Easy boy. Easy boy. Well, it's not Tor Pedersen.
Torre Pedersen.
Tor. Okay.
It's Torre Andre Flo, Torre Pedersen.
No pass. No pass. He's got no hair, but we don't care. He's got no hair. He's got no hair, but we don't care. He's got no hair.
This player made his debut in a 2-1 win against Northampton.
What was the first question?
He was born in Denmark, and before he was a professional footballer, he was in the Danish Air Force.
But not the Air Force.
Air Force.
Right, should we speak to Chris Lever?
Yeah, bring him on. Bring it on.
In Australia.
G'day, mate.
Australia.
And he's driving.
G'day, boys. How are we?
I thought you were supposed to be down. I thought you were supposed to be upside down, not sideways on.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot my phone holder. So you're on the dashboard of the car, mate. Sorry.
No, it's not a problem. Right. You just be safe, mate. You just be safe. That's all we're bothered about.
Not Daniel Iverson.
Hands free.
Okay, good stuff.
Good.
So I think if memory serves, are you on your way to work?
Absolutely, mate. I'm going the right way this time too.
So what have you made of the? I think we spoke to you at the first game of the season, didn't we? And you were relatively excited.
No, pre-Wembley.
Was it?
It was pre-Wembley. You spoke to me just to get the. Yeah, it was. It was a while ago. I've been a bit slack. I do apologise.
It's all right.
Well, it's all good, mate. We won at Wembley, and we've not started too badly, and we're in 13th. Unlucky for some, but I'll take it at this moment in time. So. What's your thoughts been?
I think we've done okay. I mean, like everyone else, it's just a bit of a worry that we're not doing too well at home. But I watched the game last week, and I was almost throwing the remote at the TV with the refereeing. But we came out in the second half and seemed to press more. We seemed to have a different shape, and we seem the game could have been 4-1 to them, or it could have been 4-1 to us, couldn't it? Because we had a couple of shots headed off the line in the first half that we saved, and a couple of good saves from Hudson. But those one-on-ones, I mean, I'm not sure that Drummond could score in a brothel at this moment in time, could he? But I just wish the lad could put one away, and the monkey might go off his back.
Yeah. It might do. As I say, he's just in a bit caught in two minds. I think it's just a bit of nerves, it's a little bit of confidence issues. But everyone's dying for him to do well.
I think that's the thing. I think that's what's been quite positive about this season. Is, I mean, obviously not everybody is. People will be getting frustrated. I was frustrated with him on Saturday, and when I did the podcast on Sunday, but I'm not. I still believe in him. I still think he's got a lot to offer, and I think that the fans are still sort of relatively positive about all our players at the minute, which is really good to see because we know it's not always been the case.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I think adding Mellon to the squad's brought a bit of more competition. Quigley looked good when he came on as well. I thought he really worked hard. Their keeper produced an absolutely superb save,
brilliant
from his effort. Yeah. So I do like the look of Quigley, like a bit of an impact sub. He looked quite good, looked quite busy. But I'd be swapping it around this week personally and starting Quigley and Mellon, I think, rather than Fondop and Mellon, because I didn't think they didn't play close enough to each other, or they were too close to each other. They didn't really have an understanding. But again, that's going to take a few more games, isn't it? Between Quigley, Fondop, Mellon, and Garner's going to come back into the mix. So it's going to be.
Is he?
I hope so.
I hope so. No, his contract's nearly up. He needs to play before he gets a new one. I think Quigley would. I think Quigley should start. I think because he's not started a game for 4 games. He was suspended for 2 games. He's had 2 games where he's come off the bench. He scored 1. He had a really good chance. And I think really Fondop's the kind of player when you're away from home like that against Notts County, bring him on. If need be, throw him at the. All out. But yeah, look, I mean, it's good to have options, Chris, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Absolutely. Hey, is there a rule in League 2 that central defenders are allowed to grab Mike Fondop's shirt and put it over his head? Is that a rule that we don't know about?
They can apparently they can do whatever they want to Mike Fondop. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Horrendous. He's just getting dragged about.
But the times that he gets held.
Yeah. I think for me that
he's too honest though. He's too honest.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not making.
See the games and the refs about 10 yards away, looking at it and not giving the decision.
I think the one thing that's frustrated me more than anything this season so far, and it's nothing to do with Latics, sorry, it's the shirt pulling.
Yeah.
And it's not just needs sorting out because it's such a cheap way of spoiling the game. It needs taking out of the game. Everybody's doing it. They're constantly pulling at each other's shirts. It's a foul. Like, you're not allowed to do it. You're allowed to put your arm across a player. You're allowed to get leverage. That's enough. But pulling shirts is not allowed. Yeah. So they need to clamp down on it because it's spoiling a lot of football, especially in the penalty area. But it seems to be all over the pitch now.
Yeah, and he's a bit, as I said, he's a bit too much of an honest player, Fondop. He needs to be a little bit more nasty, but I don't think when he turns that dial up, it turns into pure violence. So I think it's trying to find that balance, isn't it? Yeah. But it's only going to take 1 or 2 times, and I think he will snap. And I think I think that's what he needs. But then again, he's had a few things going on as well. So he's finding his feet again, which is really nice for him to see. He put a real shift in on Saturday. And it was hard against those defenders because they were fouling him in every opportunity.
And that's the thing that you probably see it yourself from the watching it on the TV, Chris. The work rate and the attitude of the players has been first class this season.
Mm. Absolutely, absolutely. Just a question. My AFL team won the grand final last weekend in front of about 100,000. And
which team's that, mate?
We've got Brisbane Lions, right? The Brisbane Lions.
Very good. I like Aussie rules. It's good.
So it's very good, mate. Very good. So we have weird sort of issues with contracts and that sort of stuff, and in the NRL, there's teams that tell you that their players are leaving the next season for somewhere else. I was just wondering, with Mellon's contracts, what is there likely to be a sort of a discussion with Frank over the short term to sign him up for next year, or is it going to be something post season?
We don't know. Anything that we say would be speculation, but I think it's something that I mentioned it very early on the podcast.
Yeah, I think a director of football role for me. I'd be saying, I'd hopefully, if Mellon went up and then we got a younger coach in, maybe.
When though? I mean,
when at the end of the season, yeah, because he's definitely made major infrastructure changes to this club, how it operates, the standards that have been set. He's brought in the right people. You know, there was a lot. He culled a lot of the backroom staff, didn't he?
I think it's too early for him to do. I mean, he's only just recruited his what you would say is his team.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just don't think. You know, I don't know. I think, in my opinion, I don't know. He might just feel that he said it was a 3-year plan, didn't he? He's always said that, and it might be a case of. But then again, you have the director of football and the head coach. It's all a bit.
I think if he's going to stay, he'll stay in the position that he's in. To be honest, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see, won't we? I'd be surprised if he was considering leaving for another club.
Oh no chance.
I think he's very happy at the club, and I think, like Joe Royle always used to say,
I think that's a great point.
The most important relationship was between the manager and the chairman, and you've got a great relationship.
That's a great point from Captain Anna Felice. See you after expert. Hopefully, we don't have a New Year crash on form, because we have had that tendency after 2 years on the bounce. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I think. I don't know. As you say, it's pure speculation and rumour mills, mate. But from what I can see at this season, we've changed the footballing.
Go on, Chris.
Yep. So generally, it's a thing that happens post-season, is it? That the contracts are decided for the coach at least post-season.
More than likely, yeah.
I mean, it's a new, pretty much a new ballpark for Latics, isn't it? Because usually managers are sacked during the season, so we don't usually get to this point, do we? So to have him finish a season, well, he's finished 2 seasons now, hasn't he? That he's 1 full season. So I think I don't think there's any question that he'll finish this season, whether or not he gets another contract. Before the end, I think everybody will want to know before the end of the season what's happening.
Yeah.
The fans will, the players will.
But saying that, if you're talking like playoffs, and it's like just on the cusp of playoffs, and oh goodness, it's crazy, isn't it? But it's good. 2 full seasons would be really good.
There's not much time between the end of the season, is there? If we make playoffs to when we start again, so it's.
No.
Well, we started on the back foot by having a month in the playoffs, didn't we? So
I think the one thing that the one thing that I think the advantage of having a manager signed up early is that he can start doing his business and making arrangements and figuring out who's staying, who's going, who he wants to bring in, and all that kind of stuff. So I think there's a real advantage there, so that he can hit the ground running. Over the summer, but we'll just have to wait and see. Nobody knows what the situation.
What scores are going to be? What's the scores are going to be on Saturday, mate?
Oh, I like to say 1-0, mate. 1-0 to us. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I fancy. I think if we're going to win, that's how we'll probably do it.
2-3-0. But you know,
I can't. I want that, but I can't see it happening. I think we'll go there and put in a solid defensive display and maybe nick a goal if we're going to win it.
Maybe.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 0-0.
Don't tell that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All the way to not scouting for it.
I wouldn't be surprised though, with the way that we set up away from home, and you going out to concede, and
4-hour train ride round trip.
Yeah, but that but then you've got look, it's a point, and if you go there and it's 3-3, it's still a point.
3-3. I'd take 3-3, but not a 0-0.
Yeah. But from the manager's point of view, then it's a point's a point in it. So I bet anyone in the manager would rather have a point and a clean sheet than a point and concede 3. But,
such is life.
Yeah.
Cheers, Chris.
Right.
Drummond to score.
Yeah, so would I.
Sexy Dave, are you coming over for the Ashes, mate?
No, I got gazumped. The wife said no.
Did you?
So mate, in 4 years' time, though, mate, I will sit. I expect a room in your house made free for me.
Was it Dave a couple of weeks ago on the phone in from Melbourne? So you've got a couple of options there, mate.
He sent me his email and address and everything. So and he's a member of the MCG. So I'm definitely taking Dave up on that offer. David Violence from Melbourne, definitely.
Nice work, mate. Well, as he is, I've moved over to the dark side. So I've been here for 42 years. So I'm on the Aussie side too, mate. So I'm sorry.
It's fine, mate. As long as I can stay at your house and I don't have to pay for accommodation, it's absolutely fine. I'll wear an Australian kit at your house. It's still fine. But
No, and
yeah, it'd be good.
You can drink really expensive beer like the rest of us too.
Oh, is it there for a bit? How much is it for a
$19
pint? What?
$19 for a pint, mate. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just
how many dollars to the pound is it, Chris?
Wow.
About $2 roughly.
$2 to the pound. So it's like £9 a pint. £10 a pint.
And that's for like Forex or Foster's, I bet, isn't it?
Oh no, it's those are terrible beers, mate.
I know.
It's like a Asahi or something like that, but it's just the MCG. They inflate everything because they can do, and people pay the prices. So,
how much is it in a local pub or bar then? Is it still 19 bucks a pint?
No. It's about $10 for a pint of Guinness, something like that. So that's more like it.
Yeah, about $5. That's
fine.
fine.
£5 a pint.
Yeah.
Well, just send me your email and address, and we'll sort it out. I will.
Because in 4 years, I'm planning Matt and Dave's tour of Australia. He'll be doing the cricket stuff, and I'll be going to do the other fun stuff.
Like what?
Whatever's happening. I'll probably just drink at the cricket.
Yeah, fine. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, listen. Have a great day at work, Chris.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Will do, mate.
See you later, mate.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye. It's a truly international show.
It's great. I've got 2 places to stay when I go to Australia: David Violence and Chris Lever. It's all good.
So, what's the last question on the?
Well,
he's got no hair.
Do we need a last question?
Well, might as well get it out there.
Yeah, you're going to play the.
Don't
play it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
He went on to play for Stalybridge, Celtic, Buxton, and Gainsborough.
Ooh. Right.
And he got sent off for Stalybridge versus FC United for throwing a flare into the crowd at the FC United fans. So a flare? Yeah.
He's got no flair.
He's got no flair.
Right. So we'll give you the answers to that in a minute. But first of all, we've got to do facts about.
Facts about, and you find out about.
Nottingham. Notts County formed in 1862, and it's the oldest professional football club in the world.
They play their games at Meadow Lane, which holds 20,000, yet they only give us 2,000 tickets for Saturday's game.
The wankers. Metal fans, take note. Nottingham is home to Earache Records, set up in 1986. It is home to Napalm Death, Carcass, Entombed, and Rival Sons.
Hi. Comedy actress Sue Pollard was born in Nottingham.
Nottinghamshire has the most sports facilities per head of the population than anywhere else in Europe.
There are over 800 man-made caves under the city streets, which were used as homes, workshops, and shelters.
The world's oldest guinea pig passed away in Nottingham in 1979. Named Snowball, he was 14 years and 10 months old.
Nottingham was originally called Snottingham, meaning the homestead of the Snot people.
In 1874, the Nottingham Forest player Sam Whittleson had a simple yet brilliant idea to cut down the cricket pads and strap them to his legs during football matches. They were called shin pads.
The first ever gig by Paul McCartney of Wings took place at the University of Nottingham Students' Union on the 9th of February 1972.
Facts about, and you find out about.
Nottingham. Wings. The band the Beatles could have been.
The band the Beatles could have been. And the tickets for that were 40p.
40p.
Right, Dave. Who was the footballer? He's got no hair.
He's got the picture.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's right.
Well, congratulations to Digital
Alan.
It was Jan Boots.
Jan Boots. There he is.
Yeah, there you go.
Proof of the winner was for fun was Alan.
Yeah, and congratulations to Tom O'Day as well for getting it right.
Who also got the right answer, but he got it after Alan.
And thanks for the book, Tom.
Yeah, sorted. So that's it. Hey, Dave, we're coming in just under an hour.
Under an hour.
Look at that, would you? Well, that was a fun show, wasn't it, Dave?
It was amazing. I'm amazed.
Cock-a-hoop.
Elated.
So we'll see you on Saturday. I've got some copies of the fanzine. I'm going to take them down, hand them outside. I'm driving down and driving back because I've got a gig, so I won't be hanging around Hooters.
So Matt can take 3 people with him.
Or anything like that. Yeah, no, I can't. No, be pressed for time, but I am looking forward to it.
Good.
Yes.
I'm on the train.
On the love train. Right, we'll see you on Saturday.
Bye.
Hey Dave, did you know that listeners can now buy us a coffee or any other kind of hot beverage? What's your favourite hot beverage, Dave?
A macchiato.
And how do you like your macchiato?
Black with lots of milk.
No cream?
No.
Well, if you want to buy Dave a
macchiato,
then go to buymeacoffee.com/We Are Oldham. I'll just have a Nescafe.
Thank you, listeners.